Hello, everyone. This is Shane with HCCI Protection out in Colorado, and I wanted to talk to you about safety and security, about protecting our organizations, our institutions, our schools, our places of worship, our corporations, and even high net worth individuals, specifically needing security to protect them in the way that they go about their life, their meetings, their day, their families, their needs, because of our highly public, visible individuals. Listen, recently I had to do security at a university that does not allow their students to carry on campus, a university that will not allow armed security, a university that claims to protect its students. I had to protect a group of people that needed security because they are highly targeted, and they reached out to ask for this security. Unfortunately, this university has a history of not allowing any kind of uniformed armed security whatsoever. So I just look like Uncle Joe going for a visit, going to this seminar to protect this highly vulnerable group of people and guest speaker. And while I was there, I showed up about 25 minutes early and I walked through the campus. I sat outside one of the doors that were auto-locked. Kudos for having auto-locking doors after a certain time of the day. But the problem has nobody paid attention to me being there. There was no security enforced. There were no security people on this campus to ask why somebody was just loitering outside of a hall on a university campus. You know, the campus you send your kids to go to school, falsely believing under the assumption gap that your kids will be safe while they're at that university, while those universities don't take any real safety protocols and procedures to keep your kids safe. Yeah, one of those universities. I sat out there in a jacket. It's just a random Joe waiting for the people to arrive to let me in. And during this time, there were about 24 people that entered the hall that offered to let me in, that I could have just trailed behind and entered the hall, that was secured and protected. And the thing is nobody knew I was there. Nobody knew who I was. I could have walked this building and planted unimaginable amount of threats throughout the campus building. And I'm pretty sure I could have accessed any one of their buildings without being questioned. And yet our kids are there without safety and security. Look, these universities, they're responsible, and we keep seeing how they are targeted. They're targeted because they're vulnerable. They have no security protocols and procedures, and they have no one protecting these vulnerable, unarmed, untrained, uneducated people that could not even protect themselves. That's why universities see a high rate of rape, molestations. They see a high degree of assaults because they have no policies and procedures in place to protect these students. We have to make a choice. If you're a parent paying for this, listen, this is your money. Why are you not demanding that your kids are kept safe? I could have planted an unimaginable amount of risk and threat in this university and taken it down without anybody even knowing anything until the incident happened. It would have made national news. It's not that hard. And the bad guys, they know what I know and even more. We try to stay ahead of this, and this is why you need properly trained, adequately equipped, uniformed security, and on occasion, low profile, blend in, executive protection, VIP security for individuals to blend into their life seamlessly. We have to make the choice. We have to understand that pretending like it will not happen only delays that consequence and passes it compounded down the road to other people that never got a choice to accept the cost and the consequence for your choices. We have to change this. The assumption gap is dangerous. We have to make a change. Go to my website, hccisecurity.com, to learn the steps that you can take to start protecting your institutions, organizations, yourself, your family, your schools, and your places of worship. Listen, if you're not investing in this tomorrow, you're going to pay even more when the cost comes due. And when that life is lost, you can never recap and recoup what was lost. It's time to make a difference the HCCI way. Join us at hccisecurity.com.